I guess that we're responsible for bringing Gorillaz together, for sort of getting them started. And so we're like the human representatives of Gorillaz, and they're sort of the sort of band that sort of don't appear too often at the moment.
Yeah, they've sort of arrived before the technology is sort of there for them, in the sense that they should be here instead of us. So we're just here to fill that gap. The reason being, they're animated. We sort of started the whole thing with the idea that an animated pop group would be just a better thing and have a lot more kind of sort of freedom within the mainstream than you normally get. We wanted to do something that could work in the mainstream, but was also quite experimental, and started a whole new way of looking at how you can create popular culture. It's Simpsons, as I suppose, was one of the big inspirations for this. Just the way that they invade popular culture and can comment on it in a pretty organic way.
And animated characters can get away with an awful lot.
Yeah.
You take Daffy Duck, I mean, he's a pretty nasty character, but he's been going for 50 years and everyone loves him. Murdoch's sort of the band leader, but only because he says he is. He's probably sort of loosely based on a young Keith Richards. Got a black mop top and he's got green skin and green teeth, and he's a Satanist.
There's Russell, who's actually from the States. He's the drummer, and he's got a special power, which is that he can summon up the spirits of dead musicians, sometimes living, but mostly dead.
And there's 2D, who's the singer, who's sort of like the pretty boy singer, who's suffering with severe brain damage after having 2 nasty cracks on the head.
And there's Noodle, who's a 10-year-old, very enigmatic Japanese girl who arrived in, well, she FedExed herself.
We're hoping to meet her family.
Well, it started with just Jamie and me, and then on the music side, sort of it took very unexpected turns. Dan the Automator came over from San Francisco, and then Del, Funky Homo Sapien, got involved, and Miho from Chiba Matto, and Kid Koala. And then there was one track that sounded really quite Cuban, so we rang a representative of Ibrahim Ferrer from the Buena Vista Social Club. He came and joined the whole band, so it's a collective, really, and the animation is the focus, but there's a lot of people working on it, and everyone who's involved is kind of, I think, shares the same sort of idea of sort of bringing different kinds of music into the mainstream that wouldn't necessarily get there otherwise.
It's coming on, it's coming on, it's coming on, my future.